Let's start with a new segment, which I'm going to call, man, like that pick. So with the first round, I really like Drew Brees at that point for Aaron. That's a great pick. We're going to the second round, Bryant, Calvin Johnson that late. We're really liking it. Go to the third round. Mike gets Rivers in the third round that late. He's a stud. And then he comes back and gets Romo in the fourth. That's a stud. The fifth, I really like getting Chad Johnson right there, Potato. That was a great move. Then we go to the sixth, Vincent Jackson for Gonzo. Seventh, I really steal with Carson Palmer. Hopefully he'll not do that well since he's in my division. Then we got David Garrard, who I got top 10 fantasy quarterback in the eighth round. I think that's pretty good. And Drew got Eddie Royal in the 11th. That's a big time pickup. Lance Moore, undervalued in the 10th right there for Gonzo. Gonzo went ahead and got another person that I really liked, Trent Edwards. That's in the, 11th round. He probably could have gone a couple rounds earlier. And then you got Dominic Hickson, the wide out for the Giants starter right there in the 12th. Big time pickup there. I actually like this Matt Stafford pick as a backup for Palmer. I think he's going to have some big stats in the 13th. And in the 14th, Drew got Correll Buckhalter, who is going to start for Denver. So those are my picks for the best picks of each round. All right, let's kind of go over who's got the best positional players in each breakdown. In quarterbacks, I really liked Mike's quarterbacks in Rivers and Romo, and I really like Drew's quarterbacks in Brady and Manning. Really hated a couple quarterback crews. Delhomme and Pennington, I gave an F. That was horrible. Hasselbeck, Campbell, just don't see that happening either. Going to the running backs, really liked Tim's running backs. He's got a good set of running backs right here with Portis and Tomlinson and Johnson and Marino. He's the only one that I really gave a high review to, even though I liked Mike's first two and Gilly's first two. Just the depth at their positions, I just did not see it, so I didn't give them really high marks. I also like Collette's depth. He had a lot of depth. Then we go to receivers. In receivers, obviously, getting Andre Johnson and Fitzgerald, I really like my receivers. But Wayne really put up some good receivers as well, along with Bryant. They're going to be really tough, getting past those three top guys. And then I don't put a lot of stock in tight end defensive and kickers and stuff, but a few people that had some big ones were Wayne had Antonio Gates and Dolphins, and Tony Gonzalez and the Steelers. That's probably the best one out there for Potato. Witten in Philadelphia is okay. And then I think Drew had over here Dallas Clark and the Ravens. So those are all above average. All right, I guess you're wondering who's going to finish where. Well, let's go see. Let's start with the North Division. That's with Gilly, Potato, Steven Morales, and Gonzo. I actually have Potato being the best team in that division, and I don't even think it's that close. I gave him a 28, and that's a really good score. I actually have Gonzo with a 26. He's pretty close behind him. I think he's going to have an above average year this year. I think Gilly and Steven Morales are really going to struggle in that division. I really think Steven Morales is going to get handed to him. He might only win 2 or 3 games this year. Then you got the Central Division, which consists of Wayne, Bryant, Aaron, and Drew. I got Drew winning that division. I actually have Drew as the best team in the league right now. He is barely above Potato. And then I've got second in that division. I've got Bryant coming out. Close behind him, Wayne, and a third is Aaron with a 23, which is not too studly. And then let's go to the South Division, which is going to be Collette, Mike, Morales, myself, and Tim. I actually have me winning it, surprise, surprise. I've got Mike right there with me, though, 27 and 27. The only thing I like a little better is some of my depth at some of the positions. And that's why I gave myself the advantage over him. We're actually tied. Tim, I gave him a 24 to come in fourth, and I really like Collette's team. It's just he can't play all those running backs, so I don't know what he's going to do with them all. But there you go right there. Hope y'all liked it.